Hi everyone, Aiden here with etrailer.com, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Kuat Piston Pro X here on our 2018 Infiniti QX60. Now the Piston Pro is going to be a very nice high-end bike rack that's holding the bike by the tires. That's going to make it good for our carbon frame bikes, our alternative frame bikes, and with a 67-pound weight capacity per bike, even good for some of our e-bikes. Now it is going to get a pretty good hold on the bike here, and it's going to function much like any other wheel-mounted bike rack, but it's going to have some really unique features along the way. Starting off though, we are going to have the ability to tilt the rack away with the bikes loaded by coming down to this lever here, pushing that in, and lowering the bike rack down. You can see we do have a pretty impressive tilt there. You can kind of get trapped underneath the bikes a little bit there, especially if you've got that outside bike loaded. So just be mindful of that when you are going to get this thing tilted down. But with it like this, we can get full hatch access if we have something back here in our cargo space, or just need to change our shoes before or after a ride. Now we can then go ahead and close the hatch and lift the bike rack back up into place. When I do that, you will probably notice that we have our hazards going on the vehicle, and those are going to line up to lights on the back of the bike rack here as well. If you've got 4-pole wiring on your vehicle like this one just got installed today, you do have all of your lighting functions back here as well. That wiring is included with the bike rack, and the lights are built in, so everyone's going to know what you're doing on the road, even if you're driving at night. Now the standout feature with this is going to be the pistons. So if we come to these buttons here and just push them in, you can see that releases that. The piston will push out, and you can see that really specialized Kashima coating. That's going to be really resistant to dirt, grime, water, and keep smooth operation for many, many years. So doing that releases those arms, and we can lift our bike up and away. I'll set this to the side for now, and we can take a closer look at the bike rack. Now those arms don't come out super far, but we can pull them out further if we need to. So for those longer wheelbase bikes, we do have that option. And then all you got to do is just push it down to lock it in place, and then push that button to release it like we saw earlier. If you need to adjust for different tire sizes, you just pinch these levers here and you can slide it up and down, and they just latch into the different preset points. So if we need to make quick adjustment, we absolutely can. Now with it like this, let's go ahead and get some measurements, starting with our ground clearance. Our ground clearance at the back end here is going to be 20.5 inches. It does have a pretty impressive rise in the shank here, so that should be plenty of clearance for those steep driveways and hills. With our length added to the back, from that outermost point on the bumper to the end of the rack here is 25 inches. So it actually sits pretty close to your Infiniti here. But when the bikes are unloaded, if we want to leave it on, ready to go for next time, we can come to that same lever and fold it up. With it like this, it's only going to be sticking out 11 inches. So that's way more compact. With it like this, we still see those lights, so we still have visibility at night. And it's not going to be blocking much of our backup camera here. It still will be in the vision, but you will be able to see over it, and you've got full visibility of your license plate. Now with this key here, that's going to lock or unlock your included anti-rattle tool. So you can use that down here to tighten up this bike rack in the hitch, keeping it nice and stable. And that just stores on there. It's key to like with the cable lock portion on the platform and with the hitch lock down at the bottom here. And overall, I think the Piston is a really nice bike rack. You've got a lot of premium features. If you don't have the wiring yet, you can always get it, but the bike rack's still going to function just as well with or without it, but I would recommend having that wiring to utilize these features to the fullest extent. Thanks for watching.